The Year of the Dog, Chapter 27, American Holidays the Chinese Way. On TV, after someone gets rich, everything changes. They get servants and fancy clothes and big houses. After I got rich, none of these things happened. Mom said I'd have to get even richer for those things. But I didn't mind because I had figured out what I wanted to do when I grew up, and just in time. Snow fell from the sky like clumps of white rice. The holiday season was here. Thanksgiving and Christmas are two of the most important holidays in the United States. It took Lissy, Kiki, and me a long time to show Mom and Dad how to celebrate them right. Every year for Thanksgiving, we had to talk Mom into buying a turkey. "Why don't I get a chicken?" Mom would say. "A turkey's too big." "No," we would all say in unison. "You have to eat turkey on Thanksgiving." Okay, she said, "but you have to eat the leftovers. Dad and I don't like turkey." Then Mom would rummage through the frozen food section trying to find the smallest turkey possible. Lissy tried to talk Mom into making mashed sweet potatoes like they do on TV. Mom made them, but she didn't put them in a bowl like Americans did. She molded them into small cakes and then decorated them with herbs. They were like marigold-colored cupcakes with parsley sprinkles. We couldn't help but laugh when we saw them. "What?" Mom said. "Aren't they prettier this way?" Thanksgiving dinner at our house was always like that. We always had a lot of food covering the whole table, but it was full of glassy rice noodles, stir-fried shrimp, crispy fried fish, meaty dumplings, tangy sweet and sour pork, thick egg drop soup, white rice, and a very small turkey. The turkey was never in the middle of the table, but always on the side, because Mom only made it because we said we had to have it. "The Pilgrims didn't eat like this at the first Thanksgiving," Lissy said. "They probably never ate Chinese food, ever," I said. "Ah, but if they did," Dad said, "I bet this is what they would have wanted for dinner." Christmas was the same way. Everyone in our neighborhood hung up Christmas lights all over their houses and trees. We tried to get Dad to do the same. Dad hung the lights, but he didn't spend too much time doing it. Without putting on his coat or boots, he ran outside and threw them on a bush. "Brr," he said, stomping the snow from his bedroom slippers. "It's cold out there." So, of course, while everyone else's lights were in nice arches and evenly spaced all over their trees and bushes, our lights looked like a blob with light bulbs flashing frantically for help. "It looks more natural this way," Dad said when we complained. "If a bush were ever to grow electric, rainbow-colored blinking lights, I'm sure it would look more like our bush than anyone else's." And Mom hated buying a Christmas tree. "The poor tree," Mom would say. "Do you know how many years it took for that tree to grow that big? And you want to cut it down just to decorate it for a couple weeks? How about we just decorate my rubber tree plant? It's almost as big as that tree." They didn't understand at all. But they did get us Christmas presents. Chinese people usually don't give gifts. They give lucky red envelopes of money. But Mom said it was much more practical that way. But we told them that for Christmas we were supposed to get presents. "It's the same as if I give you money," Mom would argue. "What's the difference? I buy it for you or you buy it for yourself." But we just shook our heads. "Okay," Mom said, "what do you want for Christmas?" Now this was more like Christmas. What did we want? Lissy wanted clothes. Now that she was almost a teenager, she wanted to be stylish, probably for boys. I thought clothes were the most boring gift ever. Kiki wanted more toy ponies. Her friend Sandy Pan had 100 ponies and Kiki only had 4. She wanted to catch up with Sandy. I didn't think Mom would buy her 96 ponies, though. "What about you, Pacey?" Mom asked. I thought hard. At first I thought maybe I wanted some new paints and drawing paper. Ever since I decided I was going to write and draw books, I needed a lot of supplies. But somehow that didn't seem special enough to be a Christmas gift. In books, Christmas gifts were always fancy toys or games. So I thought about what kind of toy I wanted. At school, we were reading about a pioneer girl. She had a doll with a bonnet and a cornflower blue calico apron. It had a rag body and a shiny clay head with painted blue eyes and black hair, and they had called it a China doll. I decided I wanted one of those so I could pretend I was a pioneer girl. "I want a China doll," I told Mom. "You know, the kind of dolls with the head made out of clay. I want one of those." And Mom nodded her head. On Christmas morning, we were all excited to get up, even though we already knew what our presents were. It was fun running to go open them. Lissy got a new pair of jeans and the peacock green and blue striped sweater she had wanted. Kiki got a lavender-colored toy pony with sparkling fake jewels on it, but I got a Chinese doll. It wasn't anything at all like what the Pioneer Girl had. It was a Chinese woman with long black hair wearing a pink silk dress and carrying flowers. I was so disappointed. Mom came down to see us open our gifts. "What's wrong?" she asked. "Isn't that what you wanted?" "But I asked for a China doll," I said, with the clay head. "But it is a Chinese doll," Mom said, "and her head is made out of porcelain. I even ordered it from China." It took a little while to explain, and finally Mom said, "I'm sorry it wasn't what you wanted, but do you like the doll anyway?" I looked at the doll. She had a nice face. It wasn't her fault she wasn't the same as the Pioneer girls. "Oh well," I said, "I guess I can pretend I'm a pioneer girl in China."